Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about the shit that keeps on giving. The shit that never stops. The Witcher Season 3. Right, from the retarded the gamer. I'd say the third place behind Polygon, Kotaku in type of shithole. It's like the cesspool of the internet. It's where logic goes to die and wokeness thrives. It's like a parallel universe of failure. But anyway, the gamer. The Witcher executive producer blames show quality on TikTok and Americans. Yeah, this is just a cop-out for an idiot who could not do his job properly. Or more importantly, the entire writing team behind the entire shit show of a show that it is The Witcher. If you're more interested in the scores and how bad it is going, then check out my video from yesterday. Right! When it comes to souls, the younger public, as the logic of the plot is less significant. Well, that's fascinating. You know, I would generally agree with you. No, you know what? A trailer first.
We are few. We are God's chosen knights. We are born of sin and crime. We are repentance personified. We are immortal. We are legend. We are God's wrath made manifest. And we know no fear.
Let's cover it. The Witcher 3rd season isn't going down well. Yes, exactly, that's an understatement. It has an audience score of 22%. And the subreddit continues to pick apart everything from costume design. Well, you can't blame people for not liking the ballsack armor. To awkwardly modern dialogue. Yeah, that's one of the problems what happens when you have a TV show set in the Middle Ages or an environment that is very close to a Middle Ages Europe. You need to be aware of the dialogue. You cannot use modern euphemisms and modern words. That's something that I've become quite well aware on my book. There was a point I started to write and the dialogue I didn't bother much, but then I realized, no, this doesn't fit. I had to get back to multiple chapters and rewrite the dialogue on the book to actually fit more the time period, to fit more what they would use and express themselves with. And I also had to check the historical records of certain words, if they existed back then, and how you would insult people, and how you would, what one would consider an insult, or either a cheap insult that today is probably pretty big, or a bigger insult back then, but today is weak. You actually had to do all that research, which is something that I'm pretty sure that the people behind this shit show did not do. Right. Let's get back. But the big complaint is that the show oversimplifies plot points from the novel, something executive producer Tomek Baginski blames on TikTok and Western audiences. Well, you know what? You would have a point. If The Witcher games 1, 2, and 3 were one of the most loved and beloved games out there, if they want one of the franchises that sold the most copies in the world, you would have a point. If none of that happened. And yet here we are. It shows that the plots in the book, it shows that the plots in the game itself all worked perfectly okay. Then why are you having a problem with this? It feels more like you're actually just creating excuses for a mediocre job that you and your team did. It seems that the guy here, that is Tomek Baginski, was involved in the Witcher cutscenes of the game, apparently, from what I read, but do not quote me on that one. But it seems that this guy would only do a proper job if he was properly guided by somebody else. It seems that they were not doing that in this goddamn fucking shit show that we call Witcher Season 3. Well, and, Witcher Season 2 and Witcher Season 1 and Witcher Blood Origins. Jesus Christ, how often does Netflix need to fail to understand that these people are not good at their job? Holy fuck! Right! Well, I wonder how often and how many seasons are we going to get out of this. Hopefully this writer strike, plus the show getting downhill, and Henry Cavill ditching it because he wanted to save his career, and I cannot blame him for that, will eventually lead it to a downfall and we will not get a season 4. But I'm pretty sure we will. It's Netflix after all. And they are run by the DIE initiative. Well, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night.